Fan of Johnny's on the field.
Big fan.
I am an even bigger fan, unapologetic fan of Johnny the football player, because I've never seen anything quite like this kid. And I think we're going to see more of same on Saturday afternoon in College Station. But back to the trash talk. I believe that trash talk, and you mentioned this, it fuels Johnny. The more he talks, the better he plays. And you did not point out, as much as I did respect your comment, that when he first started trash talking, sign this, they were saying, sign my jersey, after one of the kids delivered a pretty good lick on him, one of the Rice kids around midfield. What happened on the next play? Touchdown pass to Mike Evans. What was he trash talking about when he got the penalty and then got benched? He just thrown another touchdown pass. He was lighting them up because the more they talked, the better he played. And I find it very intriguing that the Alabama kids this week have been on their best behavior talking to reporters about Johnny. Nothing but extremely positives from the Alabama kids, perhaps ordered by their head coach, who gets this. He knows you don't rattle this kid's cage. So I would suggest to the Alabama players, they also should carry that onto the field, because if they start any trash talk, will you sign my jersey, Johnny, after an early good hit? Look out, because they will unleash hell in College Station, because the more you talk, the more he will lay it on you.
Yeah, but we're talking about Alabama. Good. Roll Tide.
Yeah, they got rolled in Tuscaloosa last year.
Houston State.
Yeah.
I mean, who did
them up last year?
They're supposed to, Alabama Crimson Tide supposed to just sit there and shiver?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? What's wrong? Why are you looking at my water for, man? I mean, anything wrong with the water? I'll take a little something.
Is that decaf water?
That's decaf water. I mean, who does he think he is? They're supposed to be scared of Johnny Football.
Who'll be the best player on the field on Saturday?
By far. He's going to need help. He's going to need help.
You know what? He's got more than you think he does.
Trevor, go ahead.
Alabama will not trash talk Johnny Manziel. Alabama will not cheap shot Johnny Manziel. But every chance they can legally, they will rip him apart like a rag doll in the jaws of a pit bull. And they will make sure that he will make his plays.
Wow, that could be ugly.
He knows that they're there and they've got a target on him. Now, let me ask you this. That first touchdown you mentioned to Mike Evans, he did the little single-handed autograph thing. Was he flagged for that?
Nope.
Was he benched after that?
Nope.
Okay, the second one, where he lost his composure because guys trash-talked him. As he was walking away, he turned around and pointed over the head at over the heads of two referees at the scoreboard and said something.
Trevor, stop. You're killing me. Trevor, hold on, Trevor.
That's the line I'm talking to you.
Trevor, hold on.
That's the line.
I'm sorry, you were born a grown man. You ain't a king in college. He's a star of college football. They're talking smack to you. You're in the media all the time. I mean, my Lord, why y'all treating him like he's a little
Trevor, too much is given.
Why, Trevor?
You're of that.
Come on, Trevor.
Okay, look at the standard Stephen A. is setting here for a grown man. Okay, you've gone through 4 years of high school. You have won a Heisman Trophy as a freshman, but you're still so young and naive that you don't know that you're not supposed to turn back around to trash-talking players, point over the head at two officials at the scoreboard to tell them and say something to get yourself thrown out of the game.
What was the score? What was the score at that point? Trevor, this is your standard. He's too good. Do I get to respond? Do I get to respond to that? You said to me, you just said,
you ever get to respond?
You know what? I treat guests. I'm going to work on that. I do talk too much. But the point that I'm going to I'll step back. You need to step back. I'll wait. What I'm saying to you, Travis, is this. All I'm saying is, think about what we're talking about here. What was the score when he got thrown out of the game?
It was a blowout.
No. I'm going somewhere. Okay. I'm not trying to say that it's okay, Trevor. I understand. You can't make those mistakes. It's wrong. You got to get called out on it. What I'm trying to say is that, excuse me, it's a blowout. You're the star of college football. They are talking smack to you and they are berating you during the game. All I'm trying to say is that you can't, it's one thing to say, can't do that, Johnny. It's a bad mistake. It's another thing to come on the air and start going off about him like he's everything but the child of God.
Wait a minute.
Come on now.
That was the last straw for me at the end of the context. that was starting with the autograph thing, putting himself in that position, doing the Texas frat party thing. Then his own coach. I didn't bench him after
Right.
that. His own coach benched him after that. And so it's those actions.
But why
and
can't?
believe me, I'm not talking about the kid. I don't know the kid.
All right.
The actions of.
But
That's
you
my
can't.
point.
What I'm saying is, and listen, I have nothing but profound respect for all the college analysts that work here. I'm honored to be working with
Whoever
them.
says that, he's about to teach.
No, I'm serious. I'm being genuine because I mean I love me some Mark May. Robert Smith is fantastic. Kirk Herbstreit is one of the best. You're great. No, I don't want it to be taken wrong. What I'm saying is when everybody, including the great Lou Holtz, when everybody was talking about Johnny Manziel, that day, it was like nobody stopped to say, okay, he was a kid on a football field. You can't turn around and talk drunk. It's like y'all love everything and it just, oh.
But Trevor, you're saying you don't know the kid. It's the antics. You're talking about the antics, not Johnny
The
Manziel.
behavior of, the actions of. If that was a cherry on top of a lot of drama,
Okay.
There's a thing called, I'm a pilot, and there's a thing called pilot-induced turbulence. When you're learning to fly, you can be in clear air, but the plane's jumping around everywhere. And you realize it's because you're choking the controls. You just need to let go. Steer lightly with your fingers. Well, Johnny has brought a lot of pilot-induced turbulence onto this team, and that was the cherry on top, and that's why people lit him up.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think this team loves its quarterback.
They do.
I think
They
it
do.
plays for its quarterback. I don't think there will be any turbulence on the field on Saturday
But there'll be
afternoon
turbulence.
except for the tie
Here we go.
that will get
Here's the
rolled.
thing. Kevin Sumlin, the coach, and the team have handled this right. They have rallied around Johnny in public. Johnny, since being thrown out, since then has handled it right. He has been an outstanding representative of his university and his teammates one day at a time. He's doing it the right way. And keep in mind this, that we're talking about those behaviors.
Yeah.
Over on SportsCenter, I just compared him favorably in style to LeBron James and the way they both stress defenses in so many multiple ways. So I'm happy about some things. I wish that he would do a few other things differently, but he is now.
Okay.
He is now.
So Johnny Manziel is
Yeah.
the LeBron James of college
I don't know
football.
about
In style, he stresses defenses separately. Don't
Let me tell you out of context all the
Get
time.
rolled.
In
You hear
short,
me?
in short, you are a fan of the player, not necessarily of the antics, but do believe he's been doing well.
You're missing the headline.
I want to help him so much.
You're
That's
missing the
why.
headline.
Which is trash talk will help. So
No,
that's
the tide is going to get rolled.
no, God.
Trevor was a little bit hard, but I get it. I understand. I get it.
Coming up next.